1 minute late. Yeehaw! Hello and welcome to Raconteurs News. Jason, I am tired. You know what I did? What I did is I came up too late to have me pre-show poo. And then I noticed on my pad, because I was reading my pad on my on toilet, that I've got 3 minutes left, and I thought there's certainly more than 3 minutes worth here. And so I've been pushing and pushing and pushing. And finally, I freed myself of it. So it's knackered me out a bit, yeah. But yeah, I hope you're all okay. Well, some of you, well, all of you actually. Pre-show poo, yeah, the PSP. I have to have one, man. I have to have one. But I didn't realise the gravity of the situation, and I didn't give myself enough time. And for that, I may apologise. It made me a minute late. So how are you doing tonight and this week and this weekend that's just gone past? Apparently, I don't think I mentioned it on Friday, but what's her face? Oh God, what's it? She's give birth anyway. There's a new lizard in town, and they've called it lilibet, COVID, Diana, 9/11, Oprah. Fucking Oprah. They put Oprah in it, really? No. Oh, well. Oh dear. And Lionshare says, what's on the show tonight, Jason? Well, just me. It's just me. I'm sick of. I've stopped trying to get people. I'm sick of. I'm sick of. Just real people are better. I've got some news on Super Leads. Anyway, let me get my phone. Let me show you my phone. I'll show you my call log, how many times I've been phoning Super Leads. As you can see there, look. Super Leads. Can you see that? There's too much light. Turn that light off. Anyway, I've been phoning him daily. There you go, Super Leads 3, Super Leads, all the way up there. And so I've been ringing him for ages. And then a couple of days ago, I got a good sign because it was as if his phone was switched off before. And I got a good sign because it rang, but it rang out to the mailbox. So nobody answered it, and I kept ringing. I've rung for a few times today. Did this a few times today. Did it yesterday, and he sent me a text. He says, I'm okay, mate. We'll be in touch soon. So there you go. Super leads. That's good news. That is good news. You need to email me, Uni. Email me, and I'll talk to whoever you want. Yeah, who do you want me to talk to anyway? A friend from Discord. Or Discord X. Wow. Scratchy, 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 scratchy. I used to be a DJ, I know it's scratch. Which bit? I used to do that. I used to do all that stuff. Yeah, so we've got another lizard, but this one's feeding itself apparently. Or it's opora. Opra. I don't know what that means. I know it's so 90s. That well, did anybody get the reference at the on the title? If you see Sid, tell him. I remember that. Well, anyway, we're supposed to be coming out of lockdown in the 21st of June. Now, I know I've said, and many people have said that just simply won't happen. We're going to come out in a slower way, and then it'll be sort of 2 steps forward and then 2 steps back. And it's just going to continue and continue. So if you're thinking about going on holiday, then just don't. Yeah, gas ad, that's the one, Paula. Thank you. Top advert. If you see Sid, tell him that where Maggie sold off the old gas board. Fucking bitch. Thanks for the Super Leads update, Jay. Yeah, he's listening. I'm glad to have been able to bring it. Just as long as he's all right. I'm sure he'll listen to this at some point, but I'm sure everybody sends the best wishes to him. And we'll see him soon. Hopefully we'll see him soon, unless he's going to shun us. You know, shun, unshun, shun, unshun. Chris Barter was rushed bashed off last night. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, are we going to get out on 21st? Well, there has been, I've just been looking, 40 million people, 40.5 million people vaccinated in the UK. Fuck off. That'll be how many fucking vaccines they'll get out, so it'll be half that, because they're all having 2 fucking shots, aren't they? The UK has reported 6,048 more coronavirus cases and 13 COVID-related deaths in the latest 24-hour period, according to government data. And it's interesting that they said they've got more coronavirus cases and then 13 COVID-related deaths. It's like they're separating the two. Although clearly they're not. I mean, they're putting the two together, but it's like I mean, that's up from 1 the day before. So they're apparently going to do an extension of these restrictions. And probably if people start doing stuff, you're just gonna get shut down. I'm not saying people to not do stuff, but you're just gonna get shut down. Everything's gonna get shut down again. Just get the vaccines, you chicken. Fuck off, if you can't. Fucking hell, just because you want to go on holiday. Can you go on holiday? Can you? Fuck. Who's the fucking idiot now? Who's the chicken now? Ooh, I don't trust my own bodily antibodies and my own immune system. I must have something in it. God must have fucking, He must have thought, well, I can't do a good one. We'll have to do one where they need to have vaccines. No, fuck the vaccines. You're not going on holiday anyway, right? That's just scared needles. I have one every week, mate. I'm having them all the time. I had a vitamin B12 one. I've had my fucking leg chopped off, for fuck's sake. And that's calling me fucking scared of needles. Fucking hell. Well, I'm fucking scared of needles. Raconteurs, this is from Paul, has said in chat room. I'm in here to laugh at the madness. Cornwall is absolutely bonkers at the moment. Well, there's the G7 summit going on down there in Carbis Bay, or there's some G7 thing going on in Carbis Bay, which is in Cornwall. So it's not far from St Ives, Carbis Bay. Am I getting that wrong? Anyway. Yeah, shut up thee, Jason's bird, says Eve. Chris Partridge says he's scared of getting AIDS. Yeah, Carbis Bay, that's where they're doing the G7. It's a weird place for them to be doing something like that. I mean, it's the Cornish are not known for the not known for putting up with shit, shall we say. Really bad. All sorts got going tits up. Yeah, it's all fucking bad. Protests ain't going to change anything good. See people of a similar mind, but does nothing to help anything. I agree with you. When people were in London and there was that million people march, none of the MPs were anywhere near fucking London. They were all at the country piles, or the Labour ones were up north, fucking visiting the mother in a two down in fucking in Cyril Smith's community, constituency, former constituency. As they want to inject us, why not get out the whole birds and we inject them? Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Fucking straight. You'd at least wouldn't, if you're homeless, you'd be all right then, wouldn't you? Because you'd be locked up straight away. And you don't want to inflict pain on other people. Can't wait till whites are minority. I will be better off. Good one, Paul. Nice one, Paul. Well, I don't get what that means. Are you in from Bristol? That ran overnight. Lion's share, 100%. Let's go. Get out the whole birds, and we will inject them. It's strange, isn't it? I mean, we're never coming out of this. It's like we're in it, and it's already becoming sort of normal. That you go to a shop and you might get some abuse from some fucker who's fucking scared to fuck at this vaccine, and you've not got a mask on or fuck all, and you've got a t-shirt on that says, if you're vaccinated, you're a cunt. Then that's going to cause some problems. But I saw an article about dating websites. Dating websites were putting on, you could put on whether you were vaccinated or whether you weren't vaccinated, and they were saying, is it Matt Hancock, I think it were. Who said it in a tweet? That it would, it's a good way of getting people to be vaccinated. I mean, I could put I'm vaccinated on hold, couldn't I? If you're on a dating website, right? So here we go, dating website, four-eyed, bald-headed, grumpy, fucking smelly bastard with one leg, seeks bird, I'm vaccinated, though. That's going to get me over edge, isn't it? It's going to get me over edge. I'm vaccinated. Boom. Next thing I know, I'm like, invaded by young things. These young fucking. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I've got a call from Manchester. Hang on a second. Hello?
Hello, this is the Moorcrofts Group. This is a call for Mr.
Fuck off, you fucking. This is the Moorcroft Group. This is a call for Mr. Jason. I don't even know who it is. I don't even know what Moorcroft is. It's a debt collection agency, I'd imagine. But I'll just get Webby onto him. Where ResiTuber just put something. I just wanted to. In this climate, Jace, you make yourself sound like quite a catch. Thanks, ResiTuber. Yeah, I am quite a catch. Ask my wife. She loves it. We can sit and chat and talk for hours on end and laugh and do stuff and just stuff that I can't do with anybody else. So yes, I am quite a catch. I'm very funny. I am free. Yeah, Paula says that Raconteurs news will have the same effect as Lynx, the vaxxed man. Yeah, that's weird. The Lynx vaxxed. There you go. Fucking fruit flies attacking me and swimming in me wine, little cunts. Oh, well, we'll know what we can do about that. And unless anybody's got any ideas, put one of your lasses' stockings over it, like, so that they can't get in and you can drink through it. Yeah, see what I mean? A tights or a stockings or whatever.
Glass of vinegar.
Or eat a glass of vinegar, apparently.
No, just leave a glass of vinegar.
Or leave a glass of vinegar, then they'll all go for vinegar and won't go for your wine. There you go. Straight from my wife in the has anyone on here heard the jabber? It's Brizzle. Chris Partridge just says Tinder has just gifted me the greatest filter tool imaginable. You'll be able to swipe left to all those with their vaccine badges. Doctor rang me, I never answered. Hi Ron. Hello to everyone in the chat room. No, Paul Williams. What was that all about? I'm too sexy for this party, says Heath. The vaccinated one. So we can go on holidays. Yeah, I suppose it is a difficult position to be in because what you got to remember is it don't just affect holidaymakers. It affects people like people who are married to somebody who's from a different country, and then like they can't go home to see their family or anything like that. We are having to do 10 days of insulation. Insulation? 10 days of installation in an hotel. You got to we're gonna 10 days of installation. Yeah, charge okay. Yeah, right. That were written on top of in snow on top of a Blue Ford Fiesta back in the day. It must be 2021. When would that be? 1990. So 21 years ago that were, Eve. Jason, did you see the French PM get slapped? It was brilliant. Hopefully we'll catch on. Yeah, I did see that actually. It was brilliant. And I mean, we're talking about people will say, "Oh, you can't condone violence." So, well, no, fuck it, I can, and I can condone a slap across face because he deserves it. They all deserve it. Can you not do the 10 days isolation at home? I don't know. They were different people were getting. I were getting different information that were costing sort of 1,800 quid to get into back into the country. Paul Williams, another truther died. Rosa, you'll have to fill me in because I do know. I did actually see a tribute to a woman today, a truther. So just to let me know what her surname is, and I'll say nice one. I hope your onward journey is good. Oh, here we go. He was doing a slap happy. Jeff Bezos is going to the moon in his own rocket. Oh, cool, man. Cool. He's going in his own rocket. Do his beard like that bloke. Did you see that bloke? There were one bloke, weren't they, that were making rockets and then sending him sent up in them when he weren't supposed to be. And he'd done 2 or 3, I think, or had done at least one anyway, and made it back down. And he did it again, and he were going to go into space and orbit and do an orbit around Earth and then come back. And he just crashed and killed him. But I suppose he died doing what he enjoyed. Good evening to you, Galaxian, as well. Tony, Jamie Funk as well. Ron Malcolm. Hope he stays there, Doc. God forgive me. I'm okay. Hold on. You know, I've been tangoed. Macron, that's the one. Yeah, that way. Remember that one? You got, and you do it in school, and everyone were getting fucking burst eardrums and everything. Yeah, let's so he takes all his mates to the moon. They have signs in store. I don't know what that means. Lord Vader says, Jason, could you slap any one of the pandemic puppets? What would it be? Mine would be Hancock. Well, I think mine would probably be, I don't know, I'd find a journalist and I'd slap them. Because I think it's journalism that it's the journalists, the so-called journalists, the so-called journalists who should be doing the job, and they're not. Filming band in Dover. Is that all the people coming in? Yeah, it's a shit world we're living in, isn't it? Where media complicity is criminal. It is. They're just as, in fact, they're more responsible because they're the ones we expect. Ooh, super leads. All right, pal.
Good evening.
Good evening. How are you?
I'm not bad. How are you?
I'm all right. I've been trying to get hold of you for like forever.
I know. I've not been that well, mate.
All right.
I just got a bit of feedback, so I just have to turn it. I just got a bit of feedback, so I just fucking useless bastard.
Is that it? You got it?
I think so.
Excellent.
I know, it's starting from the beginning. Yeah, it's starting from the beginning. Fuck knows. How are you anyway, mate?
Mate, I'm all right. I'm good. I'm good. I've been doing okay. My hands are still
Good.
crap. Like they're
Right.
fucking either freezing cold or boiling hot, and I still have
Right.
like.
They're still prickly.
Huh?
Oh, look, I see it started again. Fucking hell. Fuck off. Fucking he's fault. Are there still, when you said that felt like prickly or whatever when you touched something?
Yeah, they're still like that. They're still like that. I type with these fingers. They're the only ones I can stand to type with. You can't see them yet, but you will. But it's I'm talking about the one next to me, little finger. I'm having to
Is that your index finger?
Huh?
Index finger, is it? I don't know. Is that wedding finger?
The wedding finger. That's the wedding finger. The one.
Yeah.
That's the one
Yeah.
that I can't that I have to use for typing because I can't.
Why, are you a proficient typist?
Well, not proficient, but I can type faster than I use more than one finger.
I can't see you as a typist, I don't think. But,
No, I weren't a very good typist.
So have you missed me then?
Of course we have. We've been fucking reading about you.
I know.
Why's your phone been off?
I'm sorry. I'm just, I didn't feel well and that. I was having health problems and that. And then I just thought, fuck it, I'm just going to have like a couple of weeks off. And I didn't put my laptop on, I didn't put my phone on. I just ignored it all. So,
like I said to my missus earlier on when you text me, that there's been times when I've just not wanted whoever's rung me up or got in touch. I just couldn't be asked to talk to them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I completely understand. And then she said to me, "You were quite a bastard with me on the phone when you were in hospital." So I didn't really know that. So you went off good. I just needed to know you were all right. That's all.
I know. I'm sorry I didn't let you know, mate.
It's all right.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I am. But I'm all right, mate. I'm all right.
Well, it's just that I send you a text message, asking if you're up because we were going to do a show together, weren't we? Fucking an after dark.
Yeah.
And I said to you before, I just sent you a message not long before saying this, but still all right for tonight. And you went, yep, and that was it. Never heard of it again.
No, that was because that's bloody StreamYard or whatever it is. That's why I'm ringing you up. I can't get on bloody StreamYard. It's fucking me off. You know what I mean?
Why is it? I don't get why it is.
I don't know. I can't get on the fucker. And I knew excuse me. I knew they get bought out. I didn't know they'd been bought out until you said, but I knew they get bought out. So we might have to start looking at another platform or whatever, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, but I mean, this is paid up until January, so...
January, innit? January, yeah. So, I mean, so we've had it, what, a year and a half? And someone's bought them out.
Yeah, and it was great, weren't it, at the beginning? You remember, we had never had any fucking problems with anybody.
No. But everyone uses it now, don't they? If you go on kind of any live stream or whatever, everyone uses that. And it were obvious that someone's going to buy that and it's going to change. They're going to change it.
Yeah. Yeah. But anyway, everyone's too scared to come on your show, Jason, says Paul Williams. I don't think so. Paula says, hi, say hi to Leeds, please. It's great to hear him. So hello from Paula to Leeds. To
Hi,
you.
Paula. How are you doing? Down there in Cornwall.
I think she's doing okay. I mean, she's from what I gather.
Is it clotted cream and strawberry jam, or is it strawberry jam and clotted cream?
Strawberry jam and clotted cream. Isn't it on a scone?
You've had one tonight.
I've had one tonight.
Have you?
Yep, strawberry jam on bottom, clotted cream on top.
Yeah, but you're not from Cornwall.
No, but
Fucking someone from fucking Sheffield. I'm not interested. I'm asking Paula from Cornwall.
no, but
Fucking someone from fucking Sheffield. I'm not interested.
yeah, we can see you, Milwana.
Cornwall.
You need to turn me off. No, but
Fucking someone from fucking Sheffield. I'm not interested.
you need to turn me off on YouTube. What you're watching? Milwana's joined us. Oh, he's gone. Device is
I
not.
was going to ask you, mate.
Go on.
What did you think about that Hillsborough thing?
What else we
You
think?
know, the verdict recently.
No case to
Oh, right. They were never going to be any, were they? It's been too long. Half the people that would be witnesses would be dead.
Yeah, but then surely if they're paying compensation out, that they're admitting guilt, aren't they?
Well,
So
no, they're
someone-
not. That's part of paying people off. You don't admit your guilt.
But you are, aren't you?
But you're not, are you?
If I hadn't done a crime or something, I'm not paying fuck all because I know I've not done it.
Right. Remember Michael Jackson?
Hey,
Remember Michael Jackson?
don't worry.
That singer, Shimon! That one.
be like.
Used to be a black geezer.
Eh.
Well,
Well, yeah, but that's a bit different. A bit kiddie fiddling.
but here's the thing, right? The family of the kid wanted $20 million to be
Yeah, it was 20 million, wasn't it?
$20 million to defend it would have cost him $90 million.
Yeah, I
So-
understand that.
But so he's not admitting guilt, is it? I mean, Michael Jackson's probably the least paedophile person that there's ever been.
But if you were a man of, I don't know, principle, you would say, fuck them. I'll pay the 90 million because I ain't done no wrong. Not like he couldn't afford it.
Well, he couldn't really, could he? I mean, it nearly
Well, he could.
bankrupted him anyway.
Didn't he still have Beatles stuff at that time?
Back catalogue, yeah. He owned rights to that. And he had to
So-
sell that off.
Well, yeah, he sold it to Sony, did he again? Well,
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, well, it's Sony. Fucking.
He had to sell it off to fend off another case.
Oh, I know. I mean, that would. But, I mean, what a fucking money spinner that is.
What?
Having Beatles back catalogue.
Oh yeah, of course it is. It's going to be in it.
You're going to earn a fucking fortune, aren't you?
Exactly. And he had
No,
an extravagant lifestyle, but he was fucking misrepresented.
yeah. I mean, but then he also had his own music. So, I mean, he must have been earning a fucking fortune, mustn't he?
No, yeah, of course it would have been. Yeah, I mean, but it's a fortune in our eyes how we look at things, but to them, it's no, isn't it?
I don't know. He must have been coining in.
Well, of course he's going to be coining it in, but he had a lot of that fucking house. He didn't live there on his own, did he? He had staff.
Well,
He had his own fucking
know.
doctor on call at all times. He's not going to be fucking. He's not going to be doing it at fucking for like $50 an hour, is he? He's going to be like fucking $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 an hour, and he's there 24 hours a day. These are things.
I don't know. If you offer him cash in hand.
No, well, yeah, you could do that, couldn't you? Yeah.
Offer him cash in hand. You know, there you go, mate. There's 50 quid.
He spent millions on stuff. Did you see him go shopping with Bashir? Yeah, I did, and he did.
I remember that. Did he go around Vegas or something? And he was just buying these big fucking vases and shit for £1 million and what or am I imagining that?
Yeah, it was spending a fucking shitload of money, and he was just walking around and said, "I'll have one of these, one of these, one of these,
yeah.
one of these, one of these." Not even looking at fucking price. And
no. But like you said about adolescence, I don't think he made it from childhood.
No, he didn't. No, which is why it weren't wrong for him. I mean, for me or you or any other bloke, then it's wrong, isn't it? You'd think that there's got to be some sort of ulterior motive. But I mean, this is a bloke who fucking didn't have a childhood, were abused throughout our childhood, but and meant to sing and fucking do other stuff. It's he never got out. He never got out. Never got out to childhood. Never.
It lasted longer than me.
What do you mean?
I wouldn't have been buying vases.
Well, no, you know a fucking vase if it hit you on the head. Yeah, Spanish Chicken. We've just been mentioning that you had the back catalogue of the Beatles. What Leeds? What you been up to? Have you been out and about, or have you not been able to get out and about? And what's it like up where you are?
No, I've not been right well, right? And then my mother, I was in a bit of pain. My mother gave me some of the pain tablets. And then knocked the fuck out of me. So I've just been like in bed for a week.
Right.
Codamol or something.
Codamol.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fucking hell, I fucking eat them like fucking sweets, me.
Well, I don't take legal drugs. So. And then I was reading insert, that comes in box, and I think it said it did in capital letters, don't give to alcoholics.
Right.
So yeah, I was fucked for like a week. Yeah. So, but apart from that, no, I've not been up to all. I've been listening to music actually. Really? That's the only thing I've been doing. Oh, we didn't. We moved off the Hillsborough. You didn't give me a Hillsborough verdict, really, did you?
No. Well, like I say, I just don't think it's the time that's passed between. You can't really prove anything, can you?
And why are West Midlands? Is that because they were playing Great Forest?
The what? Sorry?
It said South Yorkshire Police and West Midlands Police have agreed to pay out this money. And I thought, why are West Midlands involved?
Well, West Midlands Police did the investigation into the South Yorkshire Police
Right.
activities on the day. So West Midlands Police obviously covered shit up as well.
So they've covered it up twice.
Yeah.
The twats.
Yep. And that's it. Yeah. So
Do we know how much they're gonna get?
I really don't know. I've not really kept up with it. I mean, once they got justice for him, I thought that were, probably.
I mean, did they say it was 601 people who were paying out?
I've no idea. I ain't got a clue.
I think they said it was 601. I mean, that's a fucking lot.
Well, money's printable. You can just print money, can't you? It's just, they can just, it's digits on a screen.
Webby says he can't pay it off. I'm only joking, Webby. It was nice to hear Webby the other night, anyway.
Yeah, it were all right, wasn't it? Yeah, it were good.
Yeah, he seemed in good form. Did Webby?
Always.
How's Eddie, anyway? Have we had any update from Eddie?
He's just saying he's out on his bike, so he's getting out on the bike because he's bought his like electric bike thing. One that
He's actually outside then?
Yeah, he's going outside and riding it, and he's getting better every day. I spoke to his son actually the other day.
Did you? Well, that's fucking great news, isn't it? I mean, I can't believe that he had such a, big stroke and then he's back on his feet.
Yeah, well, he's doing great. Yeah, he's doing marvellous. Webby sold out. Who's this? Webby blocked Jimmy O on Facebook, lol. Okay, I don't know who Jimmy O is. I think I heard of him. Anyway, Webby sold out. Build Back Better 666. Codeine. Your gas is free. Got electric bike and Vax towel. And a Vax thrown towel in. And a Vax thrown towel in. There you go. Electric bikes, push bikes, electric bikes. Fuck's sake, they invented motorbikes years ago. I know, but Hades can't really go out on his motorbike. He is AD active. He's a Wigan lad, comedian ex. Okay, I'll have a look. I'm sure I spoke to Webby about him. I'm sure Webby told me about him. Didn't he do a particularly bad joke and then get sort of like shunned by all and sundry because he'd done a shitty joke or what? I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. Do you, Leeds?
No, what? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention then.
Paul Williams has put, Jason, do you think the masses deserve freedom? I think they deserve what they get. That's what they're going to deserve, what they get. If it's freedom, they'll deserve it.
They're dragging us down, aren't they?
Well, they're not dragging me down.
No, they will do. I think. So, are you still going for June 21st for next lockdown? I'm sticking my October, me.
Well, I think, I think it's going to be, I think June 21st. And we're not going to get past anything. We're not going to get, there's no, it's going to start a lockdown.
They said they're pushing it back maybe 2 weeks to a month. So you're into the end of July there, aren't you? So, I mean, it's going to be never ending, isn't it?
I mean, the big thing at the moment is people's holidays, right? So the more people whose holidays like they've been looking forward to has had to be cancelled at last minute because of this crap. Like, you know, people going out to Portugal or want to go to Spain. I think Spain's on amber list. I mean, who's not? I think the only people who are not on the amber list are the people that voted for us in Eurovision. So there's nobody.
Yeah.
Oh, you can go to Israel, yeah. You can go to Israel if you want, but no, I don't think we'll bother that.
That'd be nice, yeah. Beach at Tel Aviv, yeah.
Yeah.
Get Moss out of them fucking coming up to you.
It's always it's always going to be the same. It's going to be this 2 weeks, right? And they'll say we were right to stop it for 2 weeks because look at the spike in this graph that I've just put in front of you. You can trust me because I've got a graph. Here's a graph. Oh right, okay. That graph. You know what that graph says? No, I don't give a fuck what that fucking graph says. You could have made anything up, put it on that fucking graph. So, you don't even have to have people fucking pretending to be COVID victims or people who have died or anything from, 28 days after a fucking... It's bollocks. Utter cunting fucking bollocks.
It's like when they say, expert says, and you think, well, why don't you give us his fucking name? Or their name, sorry. Give us their name. Give us this fucking expert's name. All they do is say, expert says, this is going to happen. And you're like, well, I could just fucking make that up.
Yeah, of course you could. Of course you could. I mean, so easily you could go on TV and say, experts say that what about this? Just fucking what about this, right? This is the world we fucking live in. An Italian fucking artist sold an invisible sculpture for 18,000 quid. Did you get that?
Yeah, I'm lost for words, mate.
18,000 quid for an invisible sculpture. I mean, what the fuck?
I'm in wrong game, aren't I?
What the fuck? It's a fucking joke, isn't it? Fucking 18,000 quid. I mean, what could that do for a fucking family in Italy that needs some fucking, that can't feed the family rate or just perhaps needs some update into their house, a bit of work on their house too. But no, I'm not going to fucking do that. Fuck that, I've got this fucking great good idea. There's this bloke down the road, right, and he's telling me he's got a fucking invisible fucking sculpture and he only wants 18 fucking grand for it. So I'm going to go down and I'm going to look at it with my own eyes. And if it's fucking definitely invisible, I'm fucking having it. Because there's no fucking many invisible fucking people, invisible fucking sculptures in the world. It's fucking invisible sculpture. Yeah.
I'm getting up. I'm getting up at 7 in the morning tomorrow, and I'm gonna make an invisible sculpture.
What are you on about? You just listen. All you've got to say is, "I've got an invisible sculpture."
No, but I've got to make it. I've got to make it.
Yeah, no, you haven't. No, you haven't. All you've got to do is get invisible fucking people in invisible vans to come and deliver it to your invisible house.
What it means? What come bought it?
Well, I don't know. Some cunt with more fucking money than fucking brain cells.
Are you fucking stupid? Are you fucking stupid?
Fuck. Fucking 18 grand. You'd think to yourself.
18 fucking grand.
an invisible fucking sculpture. But you can't go on holiday because there is a over the place where you're wanting to go. It's coloured amber, so you can't go. But you can. And I saw this thing as well that popped down my timeline on fucking Facebook. That despite Portugal going into amber, fucking Amanda Holden hit the beach in the Algarve. What? I mean, they just take piss. It's just a piss take.
Can't fucking stand anyway.
Fuck. It's right. It's like Snowy May says it's only like the invisible pandemic. You're right. Everything's invisible. Everybody's invisible. All our enemies are all invisible. You know, they're terrorists and they could be anywhere. They're invisible. They mix in with other people. They stay in, you know, you can't say, it's like a paedophile. You can't tell a paedophile.
Where have all terrorists gone? Right. They're willing to fucking blow themselves up, but they're scared of going out in case they catch fucking flu.
No, I think the next one's going to be the terrorist strain, where all the terrorists they all have to stay in bed and suck on a fisherman's friend.
And what about fucking Greta? Where's she fucking gone?
Greta, I know. Greta Thunberg.
Has she had fucking COVID?
Well, let's hope not. I mean, she's only a young lass, isn't she? All right, then. Fuck it. I hope she's had COVID and AIDS and...
Yeah.
Fucking
tit
warts.
Falls off a fucking boat.
Fucking, where, oh God, I tell you what, when my fucking, fuck off, Eve. Are you going to talk to us, Milwana, or can't you shit work? That's not doing out for me. I can't hear you or see any. I can see you, but I can't hear you. 5 minutes. Is that what you're saying? Oh, you just wanted to wave at everybody. Right? Oh, right. Okay. All right. Sign language. Don't know enough. Oh, dear. Thunberg is an abuse victim, says Chris Parton. Oh. Introduce Milwan. I can't. He won't talk. He's a mine. Terrorists. That's it. Terrorists. Where the fuck are the terrorists? They've gone, haven't they?
Where are they? They're willing to blow themselves up, but they're scared of catching flu. That doesn't make sense.
Well, what fucking don't make sense to me is if I were a terrorist, right, and I lived in this country, for quite a while, I think at some point I might have fucking watched the film Dam Busters, and that might have given me an idea, which would be a good idea if you were a terrorist. But you know, obviously not for us. But you know, the dams.
Are you gonna drop yourself out of a fucking bottom of a plane and bounce to the water?
No, they don't. They don't have to, do they? Just have to fucking drop fucking depth charges.
Yeah, but the bounced on water, didn't they? And then they hit the wall, and then
no, I'm not talking about them doing it in the same fucking way. They're in country. They don't need to fly over there and fucking do it. They're in this country. I'm talking about if they wanted to, they could plant bombs in fucking dams. Nobody, you know, a bunch of blokes with IVs on and fucking hard-hats digging outside of a fucking thingy is not going to arouse suspicion, is it, at all? I'm just saying, they just got no fucking... These terrorists have got no fucking idea. Milwana, are you going to sort your mic out? Oh, you're listening to the stream, did you say? Right, okay. There we go. He's listening to the stream. So Milwana's there. He's just eye candy for us tonight. There you go. He's waving at everybody. It's like having a Debbie McGee. Have you seen my wife, the lovely Debbie McGee? Get this on the microphone, Milwana. Everyone wants you to turn your mic on. Go on, Leeds.
What first attracted you to the millionaire Paul Daniels?
Yeah, and now she's flogging fucking funeral plans. Fucking like
Have you got one?
Like she needs it.
Yeah.
I ain't fucking got one. I ain't got one. The fucking them funeral plans are a proper fucking rip-off. You know why, don't you? Because why they're on now is they're telling us we're all going to die. So everyone's thinking, well, I better go in, you know, and get one of these funeral plans. I don't feel very good, you know. You can't talk unless you've got a mic. I can't tell what you're saying, Milwana. What were I saying? What was I saying? Oh, I can't remember. Oh.
You're talking about mics?
No, I weren't. No. I mean, before that, when I was going off on one. Oh, them fucking funeral plans. So what they do is, these people get one, they think, oh, I'm not feeling very well, my hemorrhoids are playing up. It's probably about time I get a funeral plan, right? And at that time, they've then fucking given up, and they've bought the funeral plan, and then they 18 months into it, and they fucking get all the money because they don't, the 2 years before they pay out. You've got to have been alive 2 years before they pay out.
I just think, why the fuck should I pay for my own fucking funeral? I'm dead. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, it's because it's the ultimate one, innit? It don't leave it to someone else. You know,
I would.
But it's like the COVID thing. Don't pass it on to somebody else. Get vaccinated.
Fuck that. I'm not paying for my own fucking funeral. Fuck that. Why should I? I'll be dead.
Well, yeah. Well, that's my, that's my thought on it as well. I mean, but these funeral plans, they play on people's guilt, that they're guilty that they're going to leave behind a bill for their loved ones. That's what it plays on. I know people like you and me and that don't care. Yeah. But it does play on other people's. There we go. It's fuck the jab. I think everybody will agree with you there. You could have written that in chat room. It would have been a lot easier. Milwana can still type. Raconteurs, wonder if you get money back if you pay for funeral, COVID restrictions. You didn't have a flash one. I don't know. These funeral plans, they fucking do your fucking head in, don't you? And then it's fucking.
Do you get like a free pen or something with them,
No. It used to be a free pen, didn't it? Now it's a fucking 115 quid Argos voucher.
Alright.
That's how much they want you.
Don't you want me, baby? Well, they're from Sheffield.
What's that got to do with price of fish?
Well, that just came into my head.
Did I sing I Predict a Riot?
They're from Leeds.
Yeah. Oh, so you want it?
Yeah.
Right. We got that one done then. Yeah. It's
So you get a what? 150 quid?
no 115.
So it's specific. I can't say it. Specific.
It's because the others give away £110 ones.
All right. Okay. So they just jumped and by a fiver.
By a fiver, yeah. Instead of getting a pen from what's his face, old Michael Parkin from
Michael Parkinson, where you park a pen. But worth what? What would a park a pen worth? 20 quid? Would you say?
Yeah, well, yeah, not even that.
Yeah.
They'll have bought them in bulk, won't they?
But then, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do with your park a pen when you're fucking dead?
What are you going to do with your park pen when you're in bed?
Dead.
Oh, when you're dead. Oh, well, you can write
Yeah.
something roof for your coffin. Or draw some pictures on underside of your coffin and make it look like it's some sort of story, so that when they find you, you know, an archaeologist thousands of years later, they'll see there's they'll decode it as something like, you know what, I was laid here, but I was still alive.
You could try and tattoo yourself, and then think you're an Egyptian god or something.
Well, yeah.
With a picture of Michael Parkinson.
Fucking Michael Parkinson. It's just crazy, man. It's crazy world, man. It's crazy world. Yeah, so you don't get, and then there's the other ones which have really gone into high gear, particularly in the daytime when I got an old school epic BK. Is that Bill?
No. What's that?
I don't know. He's got an old school something. I got an old school pick. Dick. Bick. This is good stuff.
I have no idea what you're saying.
Pen. You've got an old school big pen.
Ah, right. Some pens go for good money, you know.
I only use fountain pens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't stop buying those.
We used to have to use fountain pens at school. I fucking hated them.
They can be a cunt at times, but you know, I don't use ballpoint pens. And Frank wrote her diary in biro. Apparently that's true. I don't know. Is it true? I don't know. But if it was well before biros were invented. So either she invented the biro, or it wasn't done in biro. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. That was that. I'm Frank.
I'm Frank, yeah.
Yeah. Biro wasn't invented till the 50s, was it?
I don't think so, no. I don't think so. But,
I
yeah.
made the mistake of actually, one of the times I've been to Amsterdam, I went to the museum and I say, oh, she lived in this cupboard and that, and you're like, gosh.
Well, they all live in cupboards now in Amsterdam, don't they?
Have you been?
Yeah, I've been a couple of times. Yeah, me and Heath have been.
I mean, stairs that they have between floors. Fucking hell.
On what floors?
You know, like from one floor to another.
Where?
The stairs in Amsterdam.
Oh, I have been to Anne Frank's thing. I have not been to that. I have been to
No, man.
Amsterdam.
In general, they're that steep.
Oh, well, I had my legs then, though.
Well, that doesn't make them less steep.
No, all right then. If the steep chair is, I don't remember as being steep. I just remember being knackered walking around all the time, and people going in your ear as you're walking past it when you're stoned, and you were like, "Oh my god!" And you freak out.
First time I went, and I had the first joint, and I was fucked. And I wanted to go to the bar, but I couldn't move. I was like frozen.
Yeah.
I was like frozen to the chair. I was like, I can't move.
When you're in a window or something like that, you know, and it's just like nice walking past you, people smoking, just sat outside at tables, and you just have a bifter, and it's just so fucking nice.
It's weird though, isn't it? Right? I was sat there, and coppers walked past, and I was like fucking hiding it, you know, just from instinct.
Yeah, putting it behind your back.
Yeah.
And fucking running off.
Yeah. I jumped in canal.
Yeah, it is. It is weird. It was my first time that I'd been in public. You know, when I've been stoned, and that really that were really weird. You know, everyone that were walking past me, I was looking at, and I needed to get somewhere to have a beer or something, you know, and just sit down and be able to, you know, sit down with my back to the wall so that I could, you know, observe everybody that were coming in and coming out.
Oh, well, once I came round, then I got munchies on straight away, and there's always a kebab shop or something next door, so you're like, you know, you're buying a kebab.
Yeah, well, I mean, that me and Eve did that on when we went first time. The only problem is I weren't that bothered. So we bought a kebab each. He fed all his, great big massive fuck off thing and all, like. He fed all his, and I'd ate a bit of mine, but he says, "Can I have the rest of yours?" So we ate the rest of mine, so we had like 2 kebabs. I just weren't eating at all, and I never got munchies. I never have got munchies. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, my weakness is crisps.
All right.
Yeah, I know a lot of people's chocolate out there. I don't do chocolate, but yeah, crisps. If I get munchies on.
Yeah.
Or cheese on toast.
Here we are at the food hour here on Raconteurs. It's the food hour. Cheese on toast or crisps. Here we are at the food hour here on Raconteurs. It's the food hour. Cheese on toast or crisps. Here we are at the food hour here on Raconteurs. It's the food hour. Cheese on toast or crisps. Here we are at the food hour here on Raconteurs. It's the food hour. Cheese on toast or crisps. Here we are at I don't know what's happened. It seems to have stopped. Can you taste the soup beads?
No.
I don't know what's happened. Well, Warner, you must have turned your thing on or something. You must have done something. That was just weird.
Yeah.
Weird. It's V-shaped hole in the ground, half a bottle of the mouse piece end. Fill it with mix after plugging it in with stones. Kaboom. Okay. Someone has a YouTube page on. Yeah, someone had the YouTube page on. It weren't you, were it? Please go on.
I ain't got it on. So, how many people are watching?
56.
56. Not bad. Not bad. Right. Can I ask him a question?
Go on then.
What's your favourite munchie?
Oh, God. Really?
Like Chris.
What's your favourite munchie? For fuck's sake. What you're suggesting is all our fucking listeners fucking smoke illegal, illicit substances. Yeah, were you? So, okay, no problem. Apology accepted. But if you can do that, you can fucking put in a fucking mic on, can't you? And oof. Oh, dear. More weed? Pringles, someone said.
Pringles, yeah, you can go through a packet of Pringles like nobody's.
Right, I don't like Pringles.
Oh, yeah.
Well, not really. I mean, they're just crisps, aren't they?
Well, I like crisps.
Well,
You're
what?
just a fucking... You're a weirdo, you.
All right.
Well, what would you have?
What? I wouldn't have oats. I don't get munchies.
All right, then. On an evening, after a few joints, and you fancied something sweet, what would you have? Would it be a kebab? Would it be cheese on toast? Would it be crisps? Would it be chocolate?
Well, I'll tell you what it would be. It would be salmon sandwiches made from the Atlantic red salmon.
Oh, it's got to be red salmon on it.
Smoked on the thighs of a virgin.
Oh, fuck off.
And then with a little Branston on. And some crisps.
What kind of crisps?
Well, probably McCoy's. I like McCoy's crisps, but the salt.
Very nice. They're very nice, McCoy's. Yeah, I like McCoy's.
You see, better than Pringles. They're like an upper class Pringles.
They are. Yeah. The beefy ones are nice. I like the beefy ones.
He looks like Terry Nutkin, the TV artist presenter. He died, didn't he, a couple of years ago? Linda Lusardi on a platter. Yes, that's Linda Lusardi on a platter sandwiches.
Yeah, I'd eat that all day long.
What, the Linda Lusardi on a platter?
No, the crisps.
Right. Surrounded by crisps.
Yeah. Oh, dear me.
To show name, I think he's got all these fingers, so he ain't Nutkin. No, Nutkin's farted, hasn't he? Nutkin's dead. I'm sure Terry Nutkin's dead. Because they were like a thing.
I think he did. Yeah, I think he did.
He went around about the same time as, what's his face, Bellamy, who got kicked off at BBC because he didn't like climate change and thought it were a load of bollocks. And let's face it, if you really wanted to change climate, the first thing you do is ban single-use plastics.
Yeah.
Ban single-use plastics and ban them from being put anywhere, from being discarded anywhere, except for a recycling plant. Because it's the oceans and the plastic in the ocean that's doing it. I'm not fucking bothered about carbon. I couldn't give a fuck about carbon. Just a fucking knock on the door. I opened the door and he goes, "Oh, it's carbon, I'm here." I just fucking shut the door on him. Hang on a minute. Don't open letterbox up and say, excuse me, you don't want to die from fucking climate change, do you? And I say, I ain't got climate change. Have you been tested? You might not have any of the fucking symptoms of climate change, but you've got climate change. Ooh, well, why don't you come in, lads, and shove a fucking big long fucking Johnson's fucking ear bud thing up me fucking schnoz and make me feel fucking bad, and pop it in a fucking thing and come back later with a result that you've made up. You've decided this cunt were a fucking cunt. So he might as well be off a fucking list. You see, it's a gross injustice is being done around the whole fucking world. And the injustice is the fucking media. They're the ones that are allowing this to happen. They're the ones that can stop this. They're the only ones that can stop this, because these psychopaths aren't going to stop.
No. Yeah, they are the army now, aren't they?
Who?
The media.
Yeah. Yeah, they're keeping them fucking well shielded, shall we say?
Yeah. And it's just complete.
But
I mean, I don't watch it, but I mean, my mum does, my girlfriend does, and it's just bombardment. All they're doing is bombarding them with COVID.
I tell you what, fucking Milwana looks like somebody who's, on fucking Eurovision Song Contest when they get like 12 points and they goes to them and they're waving. Like that. It looks like that. Milwana?
You want that one with beard, what it?
What?
You want that one with beard, what it?
What are you talking about?
Eurovision Song Contest.
What? No, years ago.
Ask your lass.
I know about that one with beard who were dressed up as a woman. I'm talking about like any point, any person, any who gets some points and they wave at camera and you can't hear them saying, although the winners Italy was on TV snorting cocaine off a table.
No wrong with that.
Well, no wrong with that for me and you, but if me and you had been doing it, yeah. A bit rude, Jace. I don't know, rude. I was just saying he looks like he's waving, when there's anyway. Fuck, he's a fuck anyway. Milwan, if you want to come on, you get your get your thing sorted out. Get your stuff sorted out, and it's easy at the beginning when you come on. It does your mic that goes up at side, and then you can see your picture, and then you come on. Just make sure you haven't got me on in background, otherwise I'd it's just not going to work.
It's just not going to work out.
Yep. All good, Jay. So I'll get the mic sorted. Nice one, Milwana. It's pretty easy to do. I mean, when you come on, it tells you, and it detects your mic, and if it'll do all that shit, and then it'll have you'll have your picture, and it'll have a thing going up and down when you talk. If you talk, and then you shall then be able to talk here twixt thy ein of I. Just gonna look see what it's like outside. Oh, majestic, sir. Majestic. The birds are singing in the trees. Dog hates them, birds. I said dog hates birds. He hates them. He hates bird time, you know, when they come into tree to roost and that. He gets... He's a bit of a wank. He's a bit antisocial, really. Anyone still think Grace Jones is a woman in 2021? Fucking hell, Grace Jones, isn't she dead and all?
Pull up to the bump, baby.
Yeah. Looks like the Willy Wonka lift. Our neighbours will throw us under the vaccine bus when this shit hits the fan. Will Stay says agree with that. How is Watson? Watson's okay. I don't know where he's actually. Watson? Watson? He'll be downstairs. Oh, he's asleep outside of Danielle. So he's one lazy fat get.
What's your thoughts on the vaccine shit stuff? I mean, why are they trying to get everyone vaccinated?
I don't know. I don't know.
Have you thought about it?
About what the... Yeah, I think that there'll probably be a proper pandemic with people dying in the street and they'll all be vaccinated. There may be. I don't know. I don't know whether it's just to keep us in order, to stop us from moving around, to stop us from... unless you've got like, own private jet or you can just go off anywhere. The Georgia Guidestones have said that they want the world population down to 500 million people. That's about 6.5 billion people that need to go. So, and it's 40 million people taking up the vaccine. We're doing our bit. We're doing our bit towards it, but it's not going to end good, is it? It's not going to end well. I mean, for me, the amount of things that have gone wrong in that governments have said are all safe. They've not been thalidomide for one, because I was quite close to that. I was only a few years after that. After that happened, and although I'm sitting here with one leg, I do feel privileged that I weren't part of that. So, the people are too easy to run into it. They run straight into it. The government says this. The government says that. And then you've got these nurses that are pressuring, people in care homes to have vaccines. And then, they put on care pathways when they're not really, they've not signed up for it, but they're just put on them. It's more about death than it is about preserving life.
Yeah. I mean, do you think it could be like a time release disease?
No, I don't think it's going to be time released. I think it'll be triggered by something else.
Right?
I think it'll be triggered by something else.
Right.
I think it'll be triggered by something else, which might be a third or a top-up jab or whatever. But I did say, one of my predictions, I did say that they'd cure a cancer, just to give something back and just to give us a little bit more. Well,
that Gina G.
Give them a little bit more.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, that. Yeah,
Sorry.
I can't remember it now.
You were a fucking DJ. Come on.
Shut up, Keith. Alzheimer's now, Jace. Yeah, I don't think. I think it's just Leeds. It just like when I say people who are, and he starts singing Gina G. He's putting me off. He's just picked up where he fucking left off last time. If the vaccine was proven to make your old man grow a tenth of a dwarf, you probably get it and not tell anybody. That's a tenth of a dwarf is quite a lot. So I wouldn't get it, but I'd say I'd got it, and then said that my cock used to be shorter. The economy has pushed into a massive inflation from last year. Yeah, we've got this economy that's been propped up. It's just there.
Sorry.
Pachoo, pachoo. They were like Grand Prix. Pachoo, pachoo. And listen outside here. Yeah, there you go.
What about if the vaccination? Fucking hell. What about if the vaccination is an actual pandemic?
So that again.
Coming up.
What if there's an actual pandemic coming up?
If the vaccination...
Look, they can't release a pandemic, right? Because the people that... if they released the fucking virus, the people that were releasing the virus and were responsible for releasing the virus would be susceptible to that virus like everybody else, right? So say there's a virus.
They'd have the... what's the word for it? That cures you.
Antidote.
That's it.
But why even put yourself in that where you've got to have an antidote? Why not just say that there is one? You say there is. This is what they've done this time. They've just said that there is a fucking a virus, a pandemic, and we've had all sorts of ones. Fucking Delta, India, fucking Foxtrot. But
it's not killing people enough.
I don't get what your point is.
They need to kill a lot of people. How they're going to do it? Surely the vaccine's got something to do.
I don't know what you mean, man. Honestly, I don't know what you mean. I mean, what they say there's a pandemic, that they're in a pandemic. So the point is the vaccine. Get the vaccines out now. Either they want just to make either they're making a benign vaccine and they're selling, they're getting the money that way, or they're doing something. They've got something planned, and we know they've got something planned. We're never going to open up again. We've got to get used to this. This is, when they talked about this new normal, we're in it. We're fucking in it. There's a new normal where people with masks on shout at people who haven't got masks on public transport. Whereas before, you've got fucking wine I won't buy, pissing down fucking bus, and nobody would fucking say a fucking thing. So it's become the new normal. It's become the new normal. And the people are queuing up to get this vaccine because on a whim that they might be able to go on holiday. They're not going on holiday. They're not. Unless you've got like a private plane or you've got, you've chartered a flight or whatever. You're not going on holiday. And then when you get back, you can't do it for fucking 10 days, and I think you have to pay some money, some COVID tax. It's just all a scam from start to finish. So the vaccine's got to have got a. You've got to admit the vaccine was what they were after, right? From the start, they were talking vaccines, a vaccine for this. From the start.
But that's not the end, though, is it?
What do you mean that's not the end?
The end game.
The end. Well, I don't know what end game is, do I? I'm not a part of it. I don't know what end game is. People can guess all they want. People can guess all they want. Alien invasion, I don't know. Fucking another scary virus. This time, the only way to test for this virus is to shove one of them big long earbud things down your Jap's eye. It's just getting stupider and stupider and stupider. So Tinder are offering, bonuses for people that are vaccinated. I mean, how can you even tell? You just put vaccinated on your thing. Fully vaccinated. I saw someone I went to school with and circle around the thing, fully vaccinated. It were fucking red. The thing were red. Fully vaccinated. Red. Just unbelievable.
Did she have nice tits?
I didn't look at the tits. It's just somebody I went to school with.
Okay.
I prefer not to talk about other women's tits when my wife's in the next bedroom and awake. In fact, I prefer not to talk about other women's tits at all, unless it were in like a jovial context like Linda Lusardi.
Well, yes.
What do you think Endgame is then? What do you think?
I don't know. I've been trying to think. I think it's why do they want to vaccinate everyone in the world?
Because it's money. Every single vaccine
It's not.
costs money, which the NHS go on.
It's not just money.
Okay, well, what else is it?
That's what I can't work out.
So you've got the just the money. That's the only reason they're doing it.
Right?
They've locked us all down for laugh, just for some money, to make some money, and they have all of them have. I mean, Jeff Bezos, he went from fucking 18 billion to 183 billion from lockdown. So we know it's all about money, right? That's one part of it.
Right. If you were a multi-billionaire, would you risk your life flying on a fucking rocket on its first flight up into, well, high altitude, shall we say? Would that make sense to you?
Well, no, but that only somebody who's a billionaire could do that anyway. So perhaps that is his motivation for becoming a billionaire was all the way through that to that conclusion where he's going to send himself up in a rocket. I mean, you'd think he's mad, but he is fucking mad, isn't it? He's not going to get anywhere. He's probably going to die.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, why? You were rich.
but you can't you see that the richness came, the desire to go from the Earth into space was greater than the desire to attain money, but he needed to attain that money in order to be able to do that. Look, I'm just putting it's devil's advocate. I couldn't really give a fuck, to be honest. I mean, if he fucking goes up in his thing, then Valentine non fit injura, as they say in Latin, he who is willing, no harm shall come. So if he's willing to do it, and then no harm shall come to him because it's harm is from somebody else. It'll be self-inflicted. So he's a fucking idiot. And anyway, it probably won't be him anyway. Do you remember when they put that thing in space with that car? Where's that fucking car gone now? How many miles is that going to clock?
It's on its way to Mars, isn't it? Maybe fucking Bezos is going to chase Musk.
But they're all frauds. They're all fraudsters. They've all got them. They won't be going. It won't be going up. I promise you, it won't be going up. Right? I put that theory before as to a reason why he, as a billionaire, might want to go up into space. His primary aim at becoming a billionaire was so that he could go up into space, right? I'm not saying that's anywhere near. In fact, it's probably nowhere near. He's just a fucking idiot. Nobody's going to be going up there. Nobody goes up. Nobody comes down. It's fucking CGI. Did you see him landing on fucking choppy ocean? This fucking thing. This fucking great big fuck off rocket. That if it was stored on deck, it'd need holding down because it'd fall over. It's all CGI. That car would have fucking just burst into flames. Everything would have just been gone. It'd have been like rubber would have gone, and all fucking glass would have smashed, and the fucking the intensity on the tires, they would have exploded. And yet they've still got this silly fucking bloke, and they'll bring it out again. They'll say, "Oh, he's just we've just had a phone call from that fucking bloke in that car who's in space. He says he's just gone past moon, and he's making good time and good progress, and it won't be long before he's at Uranus." You know, it's just fucking just a piss take. Yeah, someone said it's piss take. The rocket wasn't landing; it was taking off. Play it in reverse. Yeah, there you go.
He's just stopped off at service station for a cheese sandwich.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a fucking BP Connect up there somewhere that he can, you know,
I bet they cost you a fortune now.
Well, I don't know. I mean, it might cost fucking no. Might be next to no. It depends what exchange is between here and Uranus.
Mad.
Well, Mark, yeah, but do you know? Wouldn't it be funny if you fucking rung in and went, "Do you know what? I weren't fucking really paying attention, but I think I've just gone past Mars." Oh, you stupid cunt! Can you turn around? I can't. I'm going too fast. I can't turn around, otherwise I'll cause like a mini black hole. You know, if I start doing donuts, I'll create a mini black hole and I'll be sucked into
so
it.
What's next one? I can't think.
But then they get these
Jupiter.
yeah,
Jupiter.
Yeah, you can turn around at Jupiter. There's a turn off. There's a turn off in.
Turn left at Jupiter. Just go around Jupiter.
Yeah, it's a roundabout. It's got a roundabout on it. You can see. Oh no, Saturn. Go Saturn. Wait till you get to Saturn because you can see it roundabout round it.
then you could land there and then ring a fucking taxi.
Why would you ring a taxi?
Come and pick you up.
You're going round roundabout. You're stopping at fucking BP Connect. You're getting yourself a sandwich, right, and a bag of crisps,
Yeah.
and a meal, one of them meal deal things, and you decide to have a bottle of water, because it's you don't want to get too fat for fucking rocket or whatever for car, and then you fly. You go roundabout at Saturn, and then you're on your way back towards Mars.
Yeah, but you've landed. I'm saying you've landed, but then you need to get home. So you're in a taxi.
Taxis in space? Are you mad?
No. I've got them from all over.
There'll be an Uber there.
A what?
An Uber.
An Uber where?
There'll be an Uber taxi.
Oh yeah, an Uber. Yeah, there'll be an Uber. Yeah, coming
Well,
past.
I'll ring fucking Branson up. Can you pick me up, mate?
Oh no, it's failed, didn't it? Did you ever see? It went all tits up. Fucking crashed.
I wish he were on the fucker.
Well, one bloke died, one of the pilots, one survived.
Well,
But fucking hell.
I wish. Well.
No, but yeah, it's one of them things, isn't it? I mean, how do you go from light to dark on moon, and how does that suit change temperatures instantaneously? Because you'd think it'd be you're out in the sun, and then you need really hot water. Cold water going round to keep you cold, and round your noggin, and then you go doing ID Bo behind landing thing, limb. So you're going behind here and you're doing ID Bo to Neil Armstrong. Yeah, check Neil, and then hiding behind it. You go, Neil, you come, and then hide behind it like that. Neil, you wanker, and then hide behind it like that. So you're doing that, and how does it go from like right cold to when I'm in shade? It needs to be right on. How does that happen? And if that happens, how come they don't give it to firemen to go into fires? Because they don't rage at them sort of fucking one of them speeds, do they? Fucking hell. All sorted with a Morris Mini radiator. Lol. Yeah. I just don't work for me. Just don't make any sense that this is an actual real thing. It don't. I mean, they were in a race with Soviet Union, and Soviet Union won first man in space, Yuri Gagarin, but actually it were Vladimir Ilyushin who'd gone in to space, done a complete fucking circle of Earth. And
crashed and died, didn't he?
He didn't die. He crashed in China, and China and Russia. And China and Russia at that time were such were quite not very friendly towards each other. So he crashed, but he survived, and the Chinese looked after him, and then he got took back, but he got took back to Russia. But what they did is they covered that up because it was a failure.
Yeah, they couldn't have that.
Yeah. And then so they got Yuri Gagarin, and he's supposedly first in space. Then Glenn Shepard, I think, not long after. Is it Glenn Shepard? Glenn Shepard?
Wait, Dog or Monkey? Dog or Monkey that went up first.
Yeah. Dog were called.
Bloody hell.
Oh yeah, were called Pickles, and Monkey were called Super Leads.
Yeah, right.
None of them survived. I think it was Russians who sent a dog up first, up wherever they went, wherever they go.
It was either, I'm sorry, it was dog. Laika. Was it Laika?
It might have been, I don't know. That might have been. Why is everyone ignoring me? Does my balls stink, says Galaxon. I'm not ignoring you, mate. I'm just having a quick look down the chat room. Sean Hamer's here. Good evening to you. Uni Black Sister, you need to email me if you need me for Spanish Chicken and Tony, of course. Steve Owens as well. Yup, Laika, says Steve Owens. Yeah, Laika, the dog, the Russian dog that went up into space. A long way to go and get a ball, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Fetch that fucker.
Yeah, they chucked it in. They chucked it in. And fucking then sent it to space. They chucked it in and it went in.
Go on, go and fucking fetch that bastard.
Chris Partridge says the moon is a random creation, yet it is perfectly synchronized with the Earth tidally and the sun poles. It's impossible under all their explanations. They haven't got explanations for all, though, have they? Nothing's an explanation. It's a theory. It's the theory of this and it's the theory of that and the theory of the other. I mean, if I pick this toothpick up and I drop it, I know it's going to fall onto the desk. Right? I know that. Fine. That's something we call gravity. Now, gravity is great, but the problem is you're only describing the effect rather than the cause. So there's no cause for gravity. We've got no cause. Apart from some shit about us flying around at 1,000 fucking miles an hour around the fucking sun once a year. I don't know. Nobody noticed the Jesuit Pope bastard signed the reconciliation because they are scapegoats hunting conspiracy chasers, not truthers. Theory is COVID. And COVID is theory. Yeah, it's all theory. They're very dogmatic with their theories. You're not allowed any other theories. Yeah, I get that with the sort of 97% of scientists agree thing that they always go to when they're talking about climate change. They say 99% of scientists agree. Well, 99% of the scientists agree based upon what you asked them and who the fucking hell they were. Stupid fucking, you know. And then some will come on telly with a graph. And because he's got a tie on, you know, he's all right. Oh, look at this graph here. Yeah, it's almost like, you know what it'll be, won't it? It'll be right before the weather, we've got the COVID report, and then there'll be some young bird stood in front of it. And the COVID is going to be high over here and down in the southwest. Later on, there will be many deaths from COVID-19. And then years and years and years in future, and COVID-36 is here and here, and as you can see, because of COVID, because climate change is gone then, you know, can't keep too many balls in there, can you? But the COVID crisis is causing the polar ice caps to melt. Oh, fucking hell, what are we gonna do? I know, let's ask poor people for money. They're the stupid ones that will give the money to these stupid charities. Let's ask poor people for money. Let's just do that. I might go out and start asking beggars, homeless people. I might, well, you've got spare change.
Payers or you will die.
No, like that. Just like, you know, go up to somebody who sat down with a dog on a piece of string and just say, have you got 10 pence for a cup of tea? You know, you're going to ask. Well, you might as well.
You're going to
Yeah,
have
it's
to
just-
the homeless person campaign.
but that's what they're doing, right? That is what they're doing with all these fucking adverts. Fucking Alan can't. He's fucking can't see because he's got this thing that flies all over his eyes and everything. And you think to yourself, look, I don't know where this is going. And I know that the aid into these fucking countries is usually picked up by some fucking dictator that's that don't allow it in and then confiscates all fucking money. So, but and then we're up in his aid bill to.
I sponsored a snow leopard.
Did you?
No.
But it is though, isn't it? Sponsor a bear, sponsor a snow leopard, sponsor a young girl, sponsor fucking some.
Sponsor someone from Sheffield.
Yeah, well, I don't want sponsoring. I'm all right. I can live. You know what I mean? I'm not about to be asking for 10 pence for a cup of tea. And as for the ads coming up on this, I don't know what's fucking else going on. But something's obviously fucking happened.
I've watched. Well, no, when my girlfriend's been watching it, and adverts are just fucking shocking.
Yeah, but I'm going to sort that out. I'm going to make sure they're all gone. I don't want them on there. I did look into it. I don't know how it's gone on.
What?
I did look into it.
What do you mean?
I looked into monetizing, but I didn't want to do it, and it just seems that
no. I meant when I've seen Sky News or whatever, when my girlfriend had it on, it's fucking shocking. You know, adverts.
Oh yeah, of course they are. They're all shocking, man.
I want on about you.
Oh, right. Uh-huh. Oh, wait, kick your head in then. Oh, terrorists back. Terrorists back.
Why? What's happened?
I think it's an old terror thing. I think it's an old one. An old that's coming to trial or something. Vaccine passports to be used for Wembley Euro 2020 matches.
I know. I heard that earlier.
Fucking, I mean, vaccine. Look, I'll watch it on my settee. So.
Are you gonna watch it?
What?
Are you gonna?
Yeah, of course I'm going to watch it. Yeah, if somebody watching it, it's different. I'm watching it. I don't fucking care really, but I like a game of football, and so I'll be watching it. And I'll not be cheering England on. I couldn't really give a fuck. They always do wrong thing. It's always wrong thing. I mean, in 2016, when there'd been that fucking great race for title between Leicester and Tottenham. And it gets World Cup 2016, and Roy Hodgson decides on which striker he's using, Jamie Vardy or Harry Kane, and he used Harry Kane, and I thought to myself, well, that's just us. There's been a great season, and he's picked the fucking loser, the one that lost out on everything in the season, that didn't get anywhere. He's picked him, and then put him on fucking corners. So. As far as I'm concerned, it's all a fucking big pile of dog shit. And anybody does, good luck to you. I hope you find somebody to have it off with. A vaccinated person.
Yeah, I would. I'm not gonna get fucking after anyone now, am I?
What do you mean?
I'm not vaccinated.
You've got your missus, haven't you?
Hey?
You got your missus, haven't you?
Yeah, but if I fancy going on Tinder, I'm only joking.
Just put a fucking picture of radio up, man.
Of a what?
Just put
A
a
radio?
Ada. Set your profile picture as Ada.
I'll get a load of Thai birds.
Okay. Yeah, we should all start fucking like rabbits to mess up their depopulation agenda. Nice one, Sean. I'd be up for that. With my wife, obviously. You said us, I ain't. That's your name. I was going to fucking say something when before you interrupted, and I fucking forgot what it were now. Yes. Oh.
How long have you two been together?
11 years. 11 and a half years.
Man.
Have any players had the juice? That's a good question, isn't it? Have any of the players been vaccinated?
How many players wear masks?
Well, they don't, do they? I mean, it's just ridiculous. That shows you how ridiculous it is. You know, it's nearly at the point where they're getting down on the knee as well. That's pissed a lot of people off. The fact that fucking what's his face again, that just shows what a yes man he is. Instead of coming out and saying people are entitled to their opinion, they pay the money, they can say what they want about it. Politics don't belong in sport. Yada yada. He could have said all that, but no. What he says is, I felt really sorry for the black players because it were a go at them, which it weren't. It was a go at the fucking taking of the knee. That's what it were a go at. And yet they fucking, they want to turn it into anybody who, they're even talking about putting things into place for anyone who boos during the taking of the knee. They're going to be fucking ejected, kicked out and all sorts. There's going to be fucking chaos in fucking law courts. Chaos as people fucking bring claims against these wankers. Well, there is, isn't it? I mean, come on. If you want to boo at something, it doesn't matter what it is. If you want to boo at it, you've got... Booing's not offensive. Booing's just booing. You're saying you don't like this. You're discontented. So you boo. It's a boo. You're discontented. You do it when when you're watching football and a player takes your player out and then gets sent off. And as they're walking into, they get booed, right? It's not offensive. It's not aimed at. It's not aimed at him because he's racist. It's not aimed at him from anything else, but it's foul play. And there's no place in football for foul play. And there's no place in football for politics.
Fucking exactly. Exactly. And if I've got fucking Paul fucking Pogba, who's earning, 300 grand a week? Just because he fucking kneels down for 10 seconds telling me about inequality. Fuck off.
Exactly. Well, but they do it because they're puppets. I mean, they were offering fucking these fuck all celebrities, like these ones that are on these fucking stupid reality TV programs. They were paying them up to 70 grand to say that they've been fucking vaccinated and to encourage people to be vaccinated. It's all gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. The people who make the most fucking noise in society are the people that have got the most. The people that are content with what they've got don't make any fucking noise. They just get on with their fucking lives. And then there's the people at the fucking bottom who haven't got, don't see any future, don't see any way out of it. Well, you know, there is. So if
But
you,
how can that not be political?
how can what not be political?
Like kicking the fucking knee.
Well, it is political, clearly.
That's what I mean. And they go, oh, it's not political. It fucking is. That's what you're getting booed for.
Yeah. Someone said, are they still stopped from wearing the poppy? I think they fucking goaded into wearing poppy. I think that they like somebody's Tony's put in James McLean. I think he was playing for Bolton at the time. Got grief for not wearing a poppy. He's Northern Irish, I think, or maybe he's Irish. I don't know. But anyway,
yeah, it's Northern Irish, I think.
Yeah, so he wouldn't. You wear the poppy, and they're good on him. And anybody that you know, I'm not taking sides. It's just that if your fucking stand is that, you've got to stick with it. No matter what the fuck they fucking throw at you, you've got to stick with it. This is what I stand for. This is what this life fucking means to me. And this is what I hope to fucking take out of it.
You're entitled to your opinion, aren't you?
Yeah, but you're not.
Yeah, no, I'm a wanker.
No, but that's what it's like, isn't it? If someone gives an opinion, it's usually, no, well, you're not entitled to yours unless it's the same as mine.
So what?
No, that's what they say.
What?
That's what they say. That's all. Anyway, we're 2 hours, mate. I don't know how we got there, but we got there. So I'm going to shut down. I'm going to shut down because I need to go downstairs and fucking relax my son and
I need to go
stretch out.
Both. Yeah.
All right, mate. Well, listen, thanks for getting in touch.
Yeah. Great to speak to you again, mate.
And you, mate.
I haven't been able to see anyone in chat, sorry, but hello.
Yeah. Come here, mate.
So there you go.
All right, mate. All right. Well, listen, it is great to hear from you. I'll speak to you. I'll speak to you very soon. And no doubt we'll have another conversation. Well, I hope so. Anyway, thanks to everyone who's been listening tonight. Neil Sanders has got in touch with me earlier today and wondered if I wanted to get on some like old school MK Ultra stuff and stuff like that. So I'm just going to sort out a date, and it should be interesting. He says he's sick of COVID. We all are, really, aren't we? It'd be nice to just have a conversation with somebody about something that just weren't COVID. So thanks to you all. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and smash that like, subscribe button and hit the notifications bell that's there. Ding, ding. Yeah, anyway. Thanks a lot. We'll see you later. Ta-ra.